Disengaged staff members of the Central Bank of Nigeria who were relieved of their jobs last year dragged the bank to court.
Stay tuned as we dive into some top stories shaping the world today.
Hi, welcome to What's Happening, compliments of the season. These are our top 10 story countdown today. At number 10, John Mahama has taken the oath of office as Ghana's new president in a ceremony attended by world leaders. Mahama was sworn in at the Black Square in Accra, the Ghanaian capital, on Tuesday with thousands of Ghanaians at the inauguration of the new Ghanaian president, John Mahama, at the Independence Square in Accra on January 7, 2025.
At number 9, Tottenham has triggered an option to extend forward Son Heung-min's contract by a year until the summer of 2026. The 32-year-old joined Spurs from Bayer Leverkusen in 2015 and has scored 169 goals in 431 appearances for the club. The South Korea international has 125 goals and 68 assists in 320 Premier League outings. The North London side have announced the first leg of their Carabao Cup semi-final at home to Liverpool on Wednesday.
At number 8, ministries, departments and agencies will today begin the defense of their allocation in 2025 budget estimates. According to the timeline of the budget process, the first set of MDAs will go before the Senate and House of Representatives joint committees. The National Assembly intends to end the defense on January 18th to enable the appropriation committees of the two chambers to work on the details and make the clean copy available for passage. Although the National Assembly will return to plenary from holiday on January 14, the Appropriation Committee and Standing Committee have been working.
And at number 7, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Yusuf Wike, has vowed that the 50 individuals detained for vandalizing manhole covers on Abuja's roads will face prosecution. The news agency of Nigeria reported that on Monday, the Nigerian Police Command in the FCT announced the detention of 50 suspect vandals who were caught with 25 manhole covers and solar street lights. Reacting to the development, Wike said that the detained suspect would face the full wrath of the law to serve as a deterrent to others.
At number 6, troops of the 5th Battalion Nigerian Army have neutralized members of the criminal gang responsible for the killing of 4 soldiers and the abduction of 2 Korean expatriates in Kala Ogbokolo, Ahuada, West Local Government Area of Rivers State. The operation was disclosed in a statement signed by Lieutenant Colonel Njuma Jonat Njuma, Acting Deputy Director of the 6th Division Army Public Relations. The 6th Division of the Nigerian Army emphasized that criminals involved in such heinous acts would face dire consequences regardless of the time it takes to track them down.
At number 5, the Kwara State Universal Basic Education Board said it has shortlisted 1,811 applicants for employment. A statement from the press secretary, Aminat Atere, on Tuesday in Ilorin said the shortlisted were from the 55,713 applicants from across the states. Atere quoted KWS UBEB chairman Professor Shehu Adaramaja saying that the process focused more on hiring persons who would stay in their places of assignments.
At number 4, Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has ordered a dusk to dawn curfew in the ancient town of Owo, the headquarters of Owo local government area, till further notice. This was contained in a statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ebenezer Adinian. The government's action is coming after violent cold clashes and security disturbances in Owo, which has led to loss of lives.
At number 3, Kano State Governor Alhaji Abba Yusuf has appealed to the federal government to consider reducing the cost of the 2025 Hajj, citing the economic difficulties faced by Nigerians. Governor Yusuf made the appeal during a ceremony organized by the Kano State Pilgrims Welfare Board to refund 375 million naira to pilgrims who performed the 2023 Hajj. The refund was sent by the Saudi Arabian government following a power outage during last year's Hajj operations. At the event, Governor Yusuf commended the Saudi government and the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria for their transparency and accountability.
At number 2, The Nigeria Center for Disease Control says the country is at moderate risk for human metapneumovirus. In a public health advisory, the agency said the federal government is closely monitoring the virus outbreak and taking safety measures to strengthen the country's preparedness and response capacity. The NCDC said it conducted a risk assessment for the HMPV in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Health and partners such as the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and the UK Health Security Agencies.
And at number 1, disengaged staff members of the Central Bank of Nigeria who were relieved of their jobs in a mass layoff last year have dragged the bank before the National Industrial Court of Nigeria in Abuja. In an originating summons filed on July 4, 2024, under the NICN Civil Procedure Rules 2017, the aggrieved staff members raised several questions for determination. The ex-CBN staff members, among others, are asking the court to determine whether they were denied the constitutional right to a fair hearing before and after their appointments were terminated. At the same time, they claim that the CBN violated internal policies, Nigerian labor laws, and their contractual rights.
That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.